Hey guys, Undercover Prepper here. Say, there's something I wanted to talk about today. So, even if you don't believe me that the world as we know it is about to completely change, even if you don't believe me that we are in the end times, even if you don't believe me that the economies of the world are on the verge of and soon will collapse. We're in imminent danger of a complete collapse here in America and all across the world. And we're also on the verge of going into famines in this country and in many countries across the world, if not all countries. Guys, there's a lot of things about to happen. And even if you don't believe me about all that, it is never a bad idea to be prepped. Because as history shows, throughout time, there are things that happen. There are tragedies that occur. There are problems that occur. There are wars that occur. And guess what? When you're caught off guard and you're not prepared, you don't have things set aside, you will be wanting in the end. You will be wishing that you had listened to the prepping community and listened to the tugging on your soul telling you that you need to have things set aside, that you need to be ready for the things that can happen. So even if you don't believe me that we're in imminent danger right now and that you need to prep, even if you don't want to believe me, you should still be prepped for, even if all you believe is the just in case. Guys, now something else. You don't have to be rich to prep. You don't have to be rich to be ready. Listen, guys, I make a decent living, but I have 6 kids with my wife. We started having kids when we were young. And you know, they just kind of kept coming. I wonder how that happened. But anyways, we chose to have a big family, guys. And because we chose to have a big family, well, it's expensive. It costs a lot to raise 6 kids, guys. So, you know, I have to be careful about how I prep. I don't have thousands of dollars I can drop into prepping every month. I do what I can as I can. And you know, you guys, you can do the same thing. We're all at different levels. Whether you have lots of money or you're just scraping by, you can do a little bit. Or if you're rich, you can do a lot. But say you get a bonus at work, put a little bit of that into prepping. Or maybe you only have $20 extra that you feel you can swing every month. Maybe you spend $30 a month on specialty coffees or some other thing that you don't necessarily need. Put it into prepping instead, guys. There's little things you can do. Even out in when you're out and about and you see something free, something that might be useful. Say it's a large flower pot, and you can use that large flower pot to plant a tomato plant in and care for it inside your house, inside your apartment, whatever you have. Guys, there's things you can do to prep. There's things you can do to be prepared. You can look for free things. You can look for things at garage sales. You can look for the deals at the store. If you see cans of say cream of chicken soup and it's on sale for half off, buy 2 cans. and put one aside. There's little things you can do to get ready, to be ready. It's never too late to start prepping until it all hits the fan. Once it hits the fan, there ain't really anything you can do as far as prepping goes. At that point, the grocery stores will be mad rushed. You'll have mad dash looting. You have a society collapse, guys, and that's what happens. The stores get raided. Everybody's in a panic, and you don't want to be caught in a panic. You don't want to be one of those guys last minute scrambling through the store, fighting with hundreds of people, even maybe thousands of people, all trying to get something last second because they know they're not going to be able to get it tomorrow. You don't want to be in that situation. People get trampled in those situations. People get beat up. People get shot. All kinds of things can happen when it becomes a complete chaotic, crazy situation, guys. Everybody ends up afraid that they might not be able to take care of themselves or their family. So guys, take the time now and start looking for the deals, even if you are not a wealthy person. I want to say this, guys. I've been prepping for a couple years now. I've been doing it quite a while, actually, but not to the level I have been in the last couple years. But what I can tell you is I don't even have everything that I should have. For instance, I don't have a vacuum sealer. It'd be really nice if I did, but I have to improvise because I don't have one yet. I'm not rich. I can't just go and get everything I want. I have to work towards different things. So I have a dehydrator, but I didn't have that a year ago. I have I have my little garden that I take care of, and I didn't used to garden, but I do nowadays. I've gardened a little bit over the years, but I've really stepped it up, especially this year. I planted a garden. I bought seeds. I planted a garden. I did some research on how to take care of certain things, and that's all stuff that you guys can do. And something important as well, invest in things that will count later. If you're not super rich, there's things you can invest in also, such as skills. Okay? Take the time to do research and learn certain skills. Work on your skills, work on your abilities. Get knowledge while you can from the internet, from books. If you can get some cheap books that will teach you better gardening skills, then do it. If you can get some books that will teach you about different survival tactics in a crap hit the fan scenario, then do it. Even download information or print information from the internet. There's plenty of stuff out there, guys. But if you don't have it before crap hits the fan, then you're going to be at a loss. But right now, guys, you have the opportunity to get all kinds of things. It's all at our fingertips. But you have to put the effort into it. You have to put the time into it. So invest in things that are important. Utilize this time that you have. Utilize this time that you have before the crazy kicks in. Guys, I'm not going to keep this video going for a long time. I just wanted to drop that real quick. I'll be making another video here pretty soon, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I got a whole lot of other things I got to talk to you guys about, but just again, guys, do what you can while you can. Alright, it's never too late until everything hits the fan, and then it is too late. You'll be left wanting, and you'll be left like multitudes of people that don't plan ahead, that don't prepare. And that's another thing you can do, is make a plan. Be prepared. Be ready. And most of all, as I've said before, guys, be right with Jesus. Be ready. Guys, listen. Having a relationship with the Lord is the most important thing that you can do. Because no matter what, even if your plans get wrecked, even if all your preps somehow are destroyed or stolen somehow, whatever it might be, if you still have Jesus, then you have everything that you need. Really, guys. Because when everything happens, no matter what the chaos or the calamity is, if our trust is in Jesus, we will be cared for, guys. He is all we need. In the end, He is all that we need. Okay? So, with that said, guys, I hope that you guys found some useful information out of this video, and I hope you guys will take this advice and plan ahead, prep, do what you can, because we still are called, even if our trust is in Jesus, we still are called to make good choices, guys. We are still called to have plans. We are called to take care of ourselves to a degree. We're not supposed to just be a bump on a log and expect the Lord to do everything for us. That's not how it works, guys. But what I was getting at is, when things happen that's out of our control, we have to put our trust in Jesus. Okay? And the Lord understands when we get in a predicament that we tried to prevent. We did what we could. And He's not going to leave us abandoned, guys, okay? Trust. Plan and trust. Be ready, guys. Well, that's what I got for you in this video today. Well, guys, we are patriotic about Jesus and patriotic about old America. Yes, I said old America, because old America is a lot more wholesome and a lot less communist. Guys, Undercover Prepper out.